هلو چطورید بچه‌ها؟ اومدیم با پارت 5 هاروارد لگاسی. بزن چه یه چالش فرعی داشت که باید میرفتم که رفتمش. الان ماموریت باز شد برام. بذار آیتم رو بذارم اینجا. اینه
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
بلا اکیو روش جواب نمیده.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
چیه آشغالای مادر من؟ خب ایسا یه نگاه بندازیم. موریت رو بزن بریم به سرعت برق و باد. بزن بریم از اینجا. شبهه پسره.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
ما اینجا نه ما چیزا کیف نداریم هنوز که بخوایم حیوان جمع کنیم و اینا. یادم نمیاد اینجا باید چیکار کنیم.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
اینجا رو چه حاله؟
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Oh?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock
knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But
باستانی بچه‌ها.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
I will make you cry. I won't rest.
Protego!
Someone's taken a
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where...
خیلی خوب بچه‌ها.
I wonder how big this place is.
ما اومدیم یه جای عجیب.
Accio.
را باز شد که رد شد.
That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells help me with this.
اولی مولی جیجس انکبوتای عصبی چیبا نگفته بودیم که
Incendio.
بگم من احماق انکبوت خودت احماق بده من قارچ چرا میبر چه خبره چقدر بچه انکبوت اولی چیز اینجا رو ببین چه گهدونیه نخور بهش یا خدا چقدر زیادن آتیشت
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy.
جلو بیان جلو
Incendio.
پشمام دیدید جیغ میزد سوزوندمش پشمانم خب یه چست اونجاست در آن چست چی موجود می باشد یه برمیان آب یه شالگردن داد بمون ولی چقدر عنکبوت بود اونجا خب بریم پایین این ور بریم یا با اون ور بریم
Platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
آها اوکی بیا اینجا
Lumos.
بیا اینجا نه بیا اینجا اونو ول کن اون که تکون نمیخوره برو حالا میگه میره اونجا نه حالا بیا اینجا چیه صندوقچه جدید
An untouched
عینک
chest.
داد بمون
Door wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
اینم که آتش خال بود بربین بابا اوه راه داره بله سرکله این اسکلان سوز احمق شما عنکبوتا رو دوست دارم اینجوری دارم
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Lumos.
لابلو چراغم سوز
Lumos.
لوموس خاموش کن بله آقایون عنکبوت اصلا دست از سرمو برمی‌داره بسوزی
Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
اوه یه در دیگه است به آکیو در باز میشه 3 تا آکیو میگی در بعد میگی گاتوری در باز میشه کشمام داره راه درست میشه در باز کن سسمی باز شد بچه خبره کیسه سکه جام انگاری فایت با این کبوتر داریم بس. چه خبره؟ چه حال میکنین همه سوراخ سنبه های مپو دارم براتون میگم.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
خب بازم این قرتی بازی ها داریم. ممنون. و هر کدوم هر طرفش یه راه داره. خب جا نداریم. ولش کن ببینیم اونوریه. نداریم آتا اشغال بیاریم. بحبا خوش شد. گرفتیم بالمونی. جامالش باید شد.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
آره هم واقعا واقعا گیج شدم و نمیدونم دارم به کدوم سمت میریم.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of his cave.
خیلی به راه اصلی بریم. دور زدیم تو نمیفهم آخه.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
شده این بالا اومده. بپر دیگه. کجاست؟ آها.
Accio.
این بدی با مستقیم اول که فقط چسته. جام چست بابا بیا بپر پایین. کجا باید برم؟ کجا باید برم؟ گم شدم تو این کوه منو تنها نزن. که نقار
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what happened to Jackdaw. Potato. Stupefy.
آتیش بگیره.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
یو ابوالفضل یکی هم نیستن دو تاست. خب آقا آقایمون یه دونه اینا می‌زنیم به تو. اوهو چلوش کرد چه صافت. آکیو میگیره رو؟ نه آکیو میگیره نکن.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
خیرتی بازی ها بلد نبودید شما. من هم سرویستون هم ندارم. اوکی ببینید شدی دو دو.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders can multiply if Jackdaw came this way. Accio.
اینجا
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
بکنم اون پایینی تمامی میشتم شده که اوکی یکی اونجا یکی اونجا یکی اونجا الان کل درست میشه و ما رد میشه چه کلی شد کل خوشگلی
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
خیلی خوشگلی
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Ah, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Lumos. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Protego.
اوه شانس رو بردم
Expelliarmus.
همه ما رو دیگه کاش رمتون گرفتیم لال ببینم بچه ها او شکستنی بود زیاد برادر که او شکستنی بود زیاد اینقدر ناراحت بشید بدون دیگه شمشیر ما میتونیم با هم درستش رو میشه با هم درستش کرد زیاد سخت نگیرید نمیتونیم یکی برادرت هم مرد فکر نکنیم شکلی بشه هم فاصله بگیر با تو زانو انداختم اسکو از اونجایی که ما خیلی قویم
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
میشه رفت تو؟ میشه رفت
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and
بزن
the
ببینیم
restricted
چی
section.
میخواد در انتظار ما خواهد راه مخفی
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
آقا سیل بوده در بریم دیگه
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
میتونیم زیر آب راه بریم خفنی
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
اوه اینجا من میدونم کجاست اینجا همون یاروا خفنا بودن که دیدیمشون ساخته بودن روستا و این هاگوارت لگاسی ساخته بودن اون مرد ریشوه و مرد توپله و اینا که به اون دختر رو می‌خواستن آموزش بدن این اونجاست میشه باشه صحبت کرد الان میام هیچکی توش نیست هلو نه
Can it be?
ممکنه؟ بله ممکنه ما خیلی آدم خفنی هستیم آقای پروفسور
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
جادوی باستانی.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
مکالمه رو قطع کرد و بابا بریم کتاب بیاریم.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
اوه این خیلی خوبه، ولی خب ما نباید همه چی آشغالا رو بچیز کنیم. برای دمیج و این چیزاست. باز کنم. تلسمامون هم قوی کنم که به درد بخوره. هم دیگه فقط واسه الان میشیم بچه 2 تا این چیزا. سپره نمیخوام، اینو میخوام. این چیه؟ خب اینا خیلی خفنه. خب دیگه نداریم. لول اپ شیم فکر کنم بهمون بده. ما میریم دیگه، ما بریم کتابمون رو بیاریم. ما بچه‌ها درس خون نموندیم. ببخشید. ما رفتیم کتاب بیاریم. کتاب من کجایی؟ چرا پیشم نیایی؟ لا 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 لا.
The pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
خب ما بریم کتابمون رو بیاریم. چرا؟ اونجا کجاست؟ نگو هاگوارتس. الان تو هاگوارتسیم. هاگوارتس نگو.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
خیلی خفن ببینش. چیزی که بعد مرحله بعد رو پین نمی کنه. ای بی اینجا پین کنه. خب
Revelio.
بیا بینم.
Accio.
تو حیات مدرسه. اوه جارو میخوام بهمون بده. جارو جارو جارو. دیگه جادوگر میشیم. یه جارو داریم میتونیم پرواز کنیم. هار هار هار.
Mr. Clockton, your
جدید.
attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new
اما همه ما رو میشناسن. همه شاگرد جدید ما. یه ما اینجاییم.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a
همه اینا ما
broomstick
کلی
safely.
صحبت کردیم.
As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loop hoops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
دور نکنید.
Not a fan, I take it.
در مدرسه دخترانه
Now,
ترچرخ
let's see
نزنید.
how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
شین دیگه بچه جون. شین همه پرواز کردن حالا فکر کنم خیلی شاخ.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
خب صدای سوت تو شنیدی من چیکار کنیم؟
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
I think I'm getting the hang of
brooms
this.
are school property. I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
خب همین الان
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
داریم برو بریم.
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
کی از ما جد جلو؟ تو بی خود میکنی.
Brilliant!
همچی.
The old boathouse.
از زودتر
Wish you could have
حرکت کرد.
experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
چیزش قوی تره. چی پرت چی پایین بخندیم ده. برو از همون بریم. اولش. نیفهم ها. نیترو نداره؟
Oh, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. That wasn't too bad.
نه وقت ندارم. شما زحمم نشی خانم معلم خواهم جلو مدرسه دخترم. این پسره به ما صحبت میکنه؟
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
برو بالا یا بیا پایین بچه.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
بچه چون من قبل از اینکه بیام اینجا با موتور تمرین کردم.
The Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
نیترو داریم. برو کنار بچه جون. برو باز کن.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean,
look at it.
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
گادپوری هایی که با ما پرواز میکنن. یه گادپوری باخت نمیده تو بیفعلی.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
اما نیترومون تمام شده یکم وایسته.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
خوردم تو اینا.
And where have you two been?
ما رفته بودیم دور.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough.
Professor!
Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
حالا رفتیم یه دور.
That was some rather good fly.
اون پرواز خیلی ممنون استاد. ولی خب ما هم دور کنیم. ما جار برنامه گرفتیم برای دور.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. You have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
خب خدا نگهدار. اوکی چالش چیزام داریم. خب این ماموریت هم لول 15 شده. خیلی خفنی. همینجاست. از کسی به ما پیام
Across one's duelist to beat.
چی میگی؟ بیا دوا. جرأت ندارن از اون میترسن. خب ماموریت بعدی چیه؟ بریم.
Revelio.
مرقه اینجا نیست. تکلیفمون. اولی برو کنار بچه.
Incendio.
این مریضه. این یارو مجسمه مریضه. خب اینجا چه خبره بود؟ برید به چی نگاه میکنید؟ یه دست و پا میزنم تو این دریای بی ساحل. آفگان اومدیم پیش سباستیان. آره اینا سباستیان.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
This way.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
جای مخفی داره. اوه سباستیان خطرناک میزنی تو ساعت. خدا اسکالش نمیمد ما رفتیم چیکار کنیم؟ رفتیم با دیوار صحبت کنیم.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Lumos.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
خب بریم اسم یاد میگیریم و برو دیگه.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those.
یا ساب کن سباستی ها. اینو بزنیم اینا که هستن. اینا میذاریم اینجا. این چیزای چیزا هم میذاریم اینجا. چیکارش کنم؟ همه چی قابل استفاده بریم. خب
Both have their uses. Confringo! Nice work.
آتش رادیو
How's it
میزنه.
feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
حالکر سباستیان چه استعدادی دارم بدبخت.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
When
I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there?
Hey.
I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? Just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
مأموریت بعدی رو بزنیم. مأموریت فریار رو ببینم دارم باید برم لول اپ شیم که انمی ها سرویسمون نکن.
Akio.
دور میزنه برای خودش. فرمایید دام بدار ولی این نیست.
لویوسا.
اینه. اینجا چه خوشگله.
Professor Weasley?
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
جادوی دور از بقیه.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
اجازه هست؟
Off to you, Professor.
مال ماست که اجازه هست. چی اصلا؟
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you violent tin.
یکم ناراحت شدم که افراد دارو فکر کنن. من نیاز دارم برم همون. بعد گستاخانه. اینجا رو چه قشنگه.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Hey, yaruh.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio!
بیا شاتو میخوای برای یا من شاتو اشتباه فکر میکردم.
Akio.
همش سر لباس شده. لباس.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
اونجا رو شمعایی که دارن حرکت میکنن. این یارویی.
Yikes! Careful.
مراقب باش.
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Akio.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
با این بتونم چیزی
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone,
can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. خانم لیزلی برو کنار. چیز نشید. من میذارم فعلا اینجا. آها دیدین سنگ ما این به درد این چه کفششه سنگ ما این چیزا درست این من 99 داریم وایسا همه رو بغل هم ندارم رنگای اوه چه خوشگله همون زرده رو
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
ما یه دونه اینا نداریم. این برای چی میمونه؟
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have.
دیک همینجاست.
Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
همین دیزلی بلند شو برو دیگه. چی میخوای اینجا؟ خب بچه‌ها تا اینجا ویدیو کافیه. خیلی ممنون که تا اینجا ویدیو رو دیدید. سابسکرایب کنید، لایک کنید، کامنت واسم بذارید. هر گیمی که دوست داشتید واسم کامنت کنید، من 100% ویدیوشو میذارم. فعلا بوس به کلاتون. خدا نگهدار.